okay, I gotta calm down. I just came in from listening to the radio, and I was listening to the Reverend Al Sharpton. Now, Al Sharpton is generally considered to be aligned with the Democrats. He's always supports Democrats. He's the Democratic Party. So he just said something on the radio, which is exactly the reason that so many people leave my party, the Democratic Party, because of things like the stupid thing he just said. He said, I've been following the case of, I'm going to make it name, Melissa. And Melissa was shot by her, as a black woman who was shot by her white neighbor after they'd had an argument. And she was charged with murder, and the jury just came back and she was found guilty of murder. And I'm so glad that there was justice for Melissa and her family. Now, I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking, but I'm like, why did you say that the neighbor was white and that she shot a black woman? This wasn't like police brutality based on racism or something. This was just a white woman shot a black woman, and he has to make a point out of the race of the two people. And he was glad that there was justice for the black person. Now flip that. What if a white person was on there and said, Marianne, a white woman, was shot by her neighbor, who was a black woman, after the two of them had an argument, and the black woman was charged with murder, and the jury just came back and she was found guilty, and I'm so glad that there was justice for this white woman and her family. The reaction would have been to whoever it was that was saying that would have been off the air for good, and rightfully so. Because this shouldn't have been, race should not have been mentioned at all. And this guy's got a national platform, and he's there on the radio saying, a white woman shot a black woman, da-da. And like I said, just flip it. A black woman shot a white woman. Can you imagine if somebody had come out and made an issue out of the fact that the person who shot a white woman was black? It's not uncommon for white people to be shot by black criminals. And they never say that a black criminal shot a white person. Because in the first place, it isn't relevant. In the second place, it's racism. What this man did was engage in my opinion, that's just blatant racism, and it's bad for the country, and he has a national platform. So that's all I wanted to do. Wasn't going to say anything today because it's Saturday. It's not football Saturday yet, but it's coming up. So you'll be seeing less of me. And hopefully you'll be seeing more of Michigan. Go Blue. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of being a big Blue supporter. That's where I went to college. And oops, I'm sorry, Ross. I'm not supposed to mention anything about me personally. So ignore the fact that I went to college in Michigan, and that Michigan won the International World Championship of football last year, and they're going to do it again this year. Take that, Ohio State and you two fans. Yeah. So what if I'm petty? Who cares? You're not perfect either. If you were perfect, you wouldn't be watching this program. Yeah, I'm going back to bed.